The form said cleared for transport in thick black letters. I remember staring at that phrase instead of the nurse's face, like the words might explain what was happening to me. The ceiling tiles above my bed at Canyon Vista were stained in wide yellow rings, the kind that look like old bruises you don't remember earning. Just sign on the line, the nurse said. Her badge read Danielle. Her voice was calm but tired in a way that felt unsafe. It's only consent for transport. I came in because I couldn't breathe, I said. Even talking felt like dragging air through cloth. I didn't agree to be transferred. She nodded quickly, already halfway past the conversation. Northview has coverage tonight, she said. More resources. I'd heard that name before, Northview. Not from anyone recommending it, just in passing, in the way places come up afterward. The TV murmured in the corner of the room. A New Year's broadcast. People dressed in sequins, laughing too loudly, the sound turned down but never fully off. We need to clear the beds, Danielle added, softer now. Please. That was the moment something in me shifted. Not panic, not yet. Just the sense that I was being handled, not helped. I signed, or I made something that looked enough like my name or a signature to keep the process moving. Happy New Year, Danielle said, already turning away. The words landed wrong, like a joke told at the wrong funeral. The ambulance crew wasn't county. Their uniforms didn't match. Contracted transport, temporary hands. The driver had confetti stuck in his beard. The other EMT, taller, younger, kept checking his phone like he was waiting for a message he'd missed. What's your name? The younger EMT asked, leaning close. Eli Warren, I said. Date of birth? I told him. He frowned at his tablet. System's being weird tonight, he said, forcing a smile. New Year's thing, I think. They strapped me in, chest, hips, not painfully tight, just enough to remind me where my body ended and their decisions began. As they wheeled me out, the TV volume jumped. 30 minutes to midnight. A low pressure built behind my ribs. Not fear yet, something heavier, anticipation without context. Am I going to Northview? I asked. Yes, the driver said, receiving hospital. Why not the other place, down the road? I couldn't remember the name. The younger EMT hesitated. This is what the paperwork says, he replied. He slid a wristband onto my arm. The name wasn't even mine. It was close enough to feel deliberate. That's not, I started. We'll fix it when we're there, he said quickly. Hospital handles that. The driver caught my eyes in the rearview mirror. We'll tell them, he said. His voice was steady. Too steady. Fireworks popped somewhere outside as the doors closed. Through the back window, I saw people laughing in the street. Plastic champagne flutes raised, already celebrating a year I hadn't agreed to enter. We arrived at Northview at 11:52 p.m. I know because the digital clock above the ambulance bay burned it into me. 8 minutes left. The doors didn't open right away. Inside, the lobby was too bright, but nearly empty. A Christmas tree leaned in the corner, undecided about falling. A nurse glanced at my wristband. He's the little sleep one, she said casually. I'm not. Bed 9, she replied, already turning. They're ready. Ready for what? I wondered. The hallway felt narrower than it should have been. The TV audio echoed now. 10 minutes to midnight. In the room, a young doctor waited, smiling. Mr. Warren? He asked. Yes, I said quickly, relief flaring. He checked the chart. His smile stayed in place, but his eyes flicked. Okay, he said, we're going to make you comfortable and do the scope. What scope? I asked. Bronchoscopy, the younger EMT said. Check for obstruction. A nurse entered with a tray, syringes, tubing, a clear IV bag. I didn't agree to a procedure, I said. My voice shook, and I hated that it did. It's routine, the nurse said, not looking at me. I want to call my brother, I said. Now. We're on a timeline, the doctor said lightly. It's New Year's and staffing's thin. The driver stepped forward. His wristband is wrong, he said. The name doesn't match. It happens, the nurse replied, already hanging the IV. We'll get it fixed. That was when certainty hit. Not fear, not yet. Just the knowledge that my objection had become background noise. Stop, I said, louder. Please stop. The doctor turned toward the EMTs. Transport can sign off, he said. My eyes found the TV mounted in the corner. The broadcast had switched to the crowd. A host in sequins shouted over the roar. 10 seconds. I tried to sit up. The strap across my chest stopped me. I pulled again, harder. This is happening, I realized, with a clarity that felt almost peaceful. This is happening, and saying no longer means anything. 9. The nurse pushed my medication in my IV. Warmth crept up my arm, slow and invasive. 8. I don't consent, I said, but my tongue felt thick, like it belonged to someone else. 7. You're okay, the doctor said, too close. I smelled mint on his breath. 6. The nurse pressed my shoulder, not hard, but final. 5. My hands tingled. The room softened at the edges. 4. I understood then that bodily autonomy isn't philosophical. It's the simple ability to move when you decide to move. 3. Someone said my name sharply. Eli, from far away. 2. The strap across my chest felt heavier, like gravity had doubled. 1. The TV erupted with cheers. Happy New Year. In that exact second, while strangers hugged and toasted and screamed, I lost the ability to move. Not all at once, just enough to know it was happening and be unable to stop it. What followed comes in fragments. A phone ringing, a voice saying, hold sedation, another snapping, check the MRN. I remember the nurse muttering, it's New Year's, like the calendar explained the syringe. Then drifting, not sleep, but something worse, like sinking underwater, still aware of the surface. I woke up in a different room, different nurse, different chart. My wristband finally had my own name. A man in scrubs stood at the foot of the bed. Mr. Warren, he said carefully, how are you feeling? You sedated me, I said, my voice cracked. We administered medication to help you tolerate, he began. I said, stop, I whispered. There was confusion with the transfer paperwork, he said. It's been addressed. Did you do the procedure? I asked. He paused. Not fully, he said. We paused it. Paused. Like my body was a video. On the wall near the monitor, taped crookedly, was the paper I'd signed. Cleared for transport. The signature looked like mine. I couldn't remember even making it. At home, days later, sleep still wouldn't come. Every time I drifted, my body snapped awake in panic, like it remembered being overridden and refused to risk it again. At 11:52 p.m., I checked the locks. At 11:59, fireworks cracked somewhere down the street. And at midnight, long after New Year's had passed, I heard it anyway. The countdown, the cheer, calm voice telling me to relax. In the dark, I whispered my name out loud. Eli, I said. Eli Warren. I needed my body to hear it first.